Have you ever wondered, if this universe was designed, then who are we? Is the world we live in a product of nature, or the creation of some mysterious force? Does a creator truly exist? Maybe in some higher dimension beyond our perception. There's a form of consciousness silently observing this vast sea of stars. 13.8 billion years ago, the universe began with the Big Bang. Now, you'd think an explosion would lead to chaos, but reality says otherwise. From the initial hot plasma to the well-organized structure of galaxies we see today, it feels like every step followed a rhythm, like a script playing out with uncanny precision. From the stable structure of subatomic particles to the delicate interplay of the four fundamental forces: gravity, electromagnetism, the strong force, and the weak force, everything seems finely tuned. Even the rate of the universe's expansion is just right, as if someone preset the parameters, running it all inside a flawlessly programmed simulation. Did you know? If the universe's early expansion had been slower by even a 10/1000th of a fraction, gravity would have taken over, and the entire universe would have collapsed back into a dense singularity. But if it had expanded just a tiny bit faster, matter would have been too diluted to form stars or galaxies. Life in that case would have never had a chance to exist. And it gets even more mind-blowing. The carbon atoms that make up our bodies can only be formed under an extremely narrow set of nuclear conditions inside stars. This parameter window is so precise, it borders on impossible. Carbon forms through what's called the triple alpha process, which requires the core temperature and pressure of a star to be just right. Any slight deviation in carbon, the foundation of organic molecules, wouldn't exist. It's this almost impossible physical environment that allowed life to begin. That can't be just a coincidence. The second law of thermodynamics tells us that the overall disorder or entropy of the universe is always increasing. In other words, everything is headed toward chaos and heat death. And yet, in the midst of this inevitable decline, life emerged, like a beam of light reversing the flow. Especially intelligent life, which didn't just defy basic physics, but created a whole new layer of order and information on a macro scale. A kind of life that can reflect on itself, an attempt to understand the very rules of the universe it inhabits. It's as if some deeper principle is quietly guiding it all. Einstein once said, "God does not play dice." He believed the order and logic of the universe were no accident, but a reflection of necessity and reason. Physicist Yang Jining felt something similar, in the symmetry and beauty found in physical laws. To him, such high harmony hinted at a mysterious force beyond understanding, perhaps even a creator or cosmic consciousness, far beyond what we can grasp. Stephen Hawking, in his exploration of black holes and cosmology, repeatedly touched the edges of this ultimate mystery, marveling at how strange and profound the universe truly is. And Elon Musk, he put it bluntly, the odds that we're living in a simulation are far greater than the odds that we're living in a base reality. In other words, we might just be a program built by an advanced civilization. If that's the case, who's the programmer? Who's behind these finely tuned constants of physics? Maybe they have no name. Maybe they don't feel emotions the way humans do. Not a god in the traditional sense, but the laws themselves, the force behind existence, the choice that decided why there is something rather than nothing. The closer science gets to the edge, the more it feels like we're slowly peeling back, the veil of a silent observer watching from the dark.